Well, there is trouble in paradise and good things sometimes come to an end. It appears as though DOGE is not big enough for two leaders, and Vivek Ramaswamy is already getting fired, pushed out of Trump and Elon Musk's DOGE. Now, of course, this will leave only Elon Musk at the helm. Of course, this was bound to happen. The Department of Government Efficiency has been laughable from the start. It has this mission of slashing $2 trillion in government spending by 2026, a complete and total impossibility. And when we learned that it was both Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy tasked with co-leading it, put aside for a moment the absurdity of having an organization about efficiency run by two people rather than one. Put that aside for a second. Two big egos running the same operation is not a recipe for efficiency. It's not a recipe for success. It's a recipe for conflict. So break it down this way. Elon Musk, at least for now, is Trump's golden boy. He was obviously running the show at DOGE from the beginning. Insiders admit it. And it's Musk who is really in charge there. And the idea was, well, Vivek will sort of handle some of the deregulation. And it was always kind of a polite way of saying, hey, you know what, Vivek, we're not giving you anything else to do. We'll make you the co-leader of this thing with Elon. You deal with the paperwork while Elon gets the glory. And so it's not really a surprise that Vivek Ramaswamy is going to end up getting out of this. And the perfect exit is that he's going to gear up for a gubernatorial run and attempt to become the governor of Ohio. If you're going to be playing second fiddle in a disjointed experiment like DOGE, why not aim for something more objectively substantial? And being the governor of one of the 50 states is objectively more substantial. Now, I do think that it's important to add one other aspect to this because it's already a preview of the degree of loyalty that Trump is going to demand of the people serving him for the next 4 years. As much as Vivek Ramaswamy is a Trump sycophant, and believe me, he is less of a sycophant and a suck-up than Elon Musk. Musk has bent over backwards to position himself as Trump's ultimate yes man. So in some logical sense, Vivek was always going to be the one to first get sidelined, and Trump's team never pretended otherwise. And the whole thing now ends up looking like it was actually designed to clear the field for Elon Musk to do whatever the hell he wants at DOGE. Now, meanwhile, the actual mission of DOGE, which is save $2 trillion in government spending, it's vague and completely unrealistic. We explained how you really can't cut that much unless you do start cutting Social Security or Medicare, which they've claimed that they are not going to do. And so they've gone from, well, maybe we can cut 2.5 trillion to what about 2 trillion? Now Elon is saying, well, the 2 trillion is like a best case outcome. Maybe 1 trillion would be pretty good. So what's the point here? They're already preparing for failure. They are trying to play Trump's base with these empty buzzwords about government waste. And DOGE was never a serious policy effort. It was a vanity project wrapped in secrecy and mismanagement. And in a sense, I'm not surprised because Vivek Ramaswamy is not a dumb guy. I'm not surprised that Vivek realized this thing is going nowhere fast. And also they are kind of sidelining me. It's not just an inevitable exit for Vivek Ramaswamy. There's probably a strategic aspect of it for him. And this gubernatorial thing means also that he is not going to be replacing J.D. Vance in that Senate seat that opened up. So it's probably the best case scenario for Vivek Ramaswamy. Now, as far as solving the problem of DOGE, which is that it seeks to do something it can't possibly do, it's not going to fix that. DOGE was flawed from day one. The leadership structure was set up for chaos. You can't have two cooks in the kitchen, especially when one of them's Elon. And the goal was completely dysfunctional from day one. So this is going to, I believe, define the Trump second term. Instead of crafting thoughtful policy, they're throwing high-profile names together. It's a flashy idea. There's no real plan. They expect people to buy it. And when the inevitable failures begin, we're going to end up stuck paying the price. But Vivek is smart enough to get the hell out of Dodge before it all implodes. So expect a lot more of this, but you've got to hand it to him. Vivek identified it and he is getting out. Do you ever feel like it's tough to stay focused? I've sometimes struggled with it, and Brain FM's focus music has really helped me find my groove. I used to think background music from Spotify or YouTube would help me focus, but I ended up distracted, and then I'd start looking for better tracks that would actually help. Then I found Brain FM. It's not just another music app. It's really music designed for when you are trying to do deep work. It's science-backed. The modes can be for deep work or more creativity focus or motivation. They have a turbo mode designed to support ADHD brains. Brain FM's music works within minutes and it delivers results. A peer-reviewed study showed that Brain FM's music boosts attention, especially for people with ADHD tendencies. Brain FM's focus music is the only music made to support ADHD brains. And Brain FM is the only music app funded by the National Science Foundation because of their unique audio technology that changes the patterns in your brain. With Brain FM, I am locked in. The distractions go away. The productivity just happens. And my audience can try it for free for 30 days. When you go to brain.fm/Pacman. The link is in the description.